whoever it applies to.
No, see, that's not true.
Y'all saying
I totally disagree.
because I can still go.
He could say that to Lil Yachty. He could say it to Don Toliver.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That Drake, my pen isn't dry, so wait for the reply. Clip is getting him ethered by everybody. First Wayno, now we got Joe Budden. Let's go.
Yo, Drake, don't talk like that about your pen no more. I think that part is over. That's all I got. Like, love what you're doing. Love the 3 albums. Hey, steak, Nelk Boys.
Wait. You say you think that part is over?
You love what he's doing. Steak. Well, like I always said, Drake, I think Joe Budden has been traumatized from the battle where he's being fake about the way he feels about Drake, but he tries to look like neutral because he wants to look neutral by just not being real with himself. Like he said, I love what you're doing. I said, Nelka Boys. If you don't know, he not being honest there.
Over?
The pen ain't over.
That part is over with.
His pen ain't over.
It is.
Yes, it is. Stop it.
You crazy as hell.
Wow. How am I crazy?
His pen ain't
How am I
over.
crazy?
He was just rapping his ass off 2 months ago.
That's not the conversation I'm having.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I'm having the conversation of threatening rappers saying my pen is still
he can threaten other
working.
rappers.
He can definitely threaten rappers.
Yeah, he can.
Who can he threaten?
Whoever the fuck he want.
No, he can't. No, the fuck
Outside
he can't.
that one nigga, yes he can.
No,
Outside that one, I think this whole podcast got a little PTSD from that battle, so they're trying to look like, well, we're not the. Outside of that one, you mean outside of that two? How are you gonna just leave out the fact that Drake has lost twice? This is some wow. Okay, they're trying to get that Drake interview. Outside that one person, he's lost bad 2 out of 3 battles. Yeah, but we're going to pretend it's only one. We need a Drake interview.
he cannot.
Yes, the fuck he can.
The threatening. Nobody's scared.
The shit that he said.
Nobody's scared. Nobody's afraid. Nobody's worried.
You adding a piece to it. You said ain't nobody say shit about niggas being scared.
Yes, you can threaten anybody.
Jump out.
Okay, so now y'all just being semantical. All right, so when Joe Budden says he can't say that, he's not literally saying he does not have the ability. Yes, you can threaten anybody. You know what he's saying, Ice, when he says he can't say that. For you to not assume he's saying nobody's afraid of him, especially after you said only one person, so it's like you know that he's saying that it's a level of fear. Because you're saying that there's definitely one person who shouldn't be. So why would you not assume he's saying nobody's afraid of him? Nobody's afraid of him. Like, what is this PR y'all doing?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Anybody could threaten anybody.
Right, but Drake could threaten him.
He can threaten a lot of
you jump out, and he can make an example out of a lot of.
Oh, Ice is really hoping for the best. Okay, at this point though, you are okay. Let's just do the math. If you've seen somebody battle 3 times, right? Just the math. This is the only evidence we can go off of, right? 3 times. And when very, very openly killed Meek Mill, right? But then died worse than he killed Meek Mill twice. What evidence are you using to make your point? Because the odds say, the math says that's not true mathematically. We have more information and more evidence to say maybe he's not that scary as a battle rapper, because Kendrick Lamar, one of the biggest rappers on the planet, died to. Pusha T, not one of the biggest rappers on the planet, died to. So it's not about bigness, is it? So it's like, come on, bro. Y'all need that. And I hate, man, they cursing. I'm going to have to censor this. Oh, damn. By the way, Hip Hop is a Sport tournament is going on right now. Some of y'all think the prize money is $1,000. It's already gone up to $1,200. Started at $1,000, $1,200. That's how we doing. That's how we get it up. You know what I mean? This is how you join. Read these instructions right here. I'm not even going to repeat right here. Just go to the, or if you want a closer look, go to my community tab, community post, and read it, because it has all, this is the exact same post up there. You have till August 17th to post, to submit. So don't sleep, because we already got like the first 3 days filled. So, and we're only going to do like 6 days.
Yeah, he can threaten a lot.
We're not going to sit here and play like he can't still get busy.
I agree.
Who is he saying this to?
Oh my God. Thank you, Joe.
Whoever it applies to.
No,
Be
see, that's
careful
not true.
with the shit y'all saying.
I totally disagree.
Because I can still
Oh,
go.
he could say that to Lil Yachty. He could say it to Don Toliver. He could say it to any
I
of the,
said he could say it to anybody.
And mind you, the reason why they're not rappers, Joe Budden is. That's why there's such a disconnect. And I guess as a rapper, like this would be like you talking to UFC fighters, like professional UFC fighters, right? And there's a nigga who's lost spectacularly. Who keeps losing. He has one win, but keeps losing in spectacular fashion. The layman might be like, no, because if the UFC promotes it a certain way, I think it, because they don't know the sport. Joe is saying no rapper, after witnessing the last two battles Drake has, would have any reason to be afraid of Drake. That's why it seemed like everybody was going. Think about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, what evidence are you going off of? Joe Budden, didn't Drake just say it was a 20v1? So clearly, a lot of niggas are not afraid of this nigga. So what is it? Everybody's jumping you, or you're the boogeyman and everybody's afraid of you, nigga.
Any of the drill rappers, nobody that can actually MC is afraid of Drake. Like me,
I'm gonna keep it gangsta. I don't even think niggas who aren't necessarily consider themselves MCs are afraid of Drake. Metro Boomin dropped a BBL Jersey beat, and niggas, all rappers from all forms of life, were grabbing that song. And it wasn't just underground rappers, bro. It wasn't just rappers with no platform. It wasn't, you know what I mean? Niggas with million subscribers. And other people, I wasn't the only one. So it's like, nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now, if y'all still think that now what they're trying to say is Drake might still have the ability to beat people. Yeah, it's battle rap. If you pick and that's why Joe picked, Lil Yachty, the mumble rappers. I hate the word mumble rap, by the way. The drill niggas who can't rap. Yeah, he could definitely beat them, but there is no person. I don't even think you have to be an MC who watches what happens to Drake and is afraid of him now. I don't think there's anybody who's afraid to take his fade. The only person I'd be afraid to are niggas who are trying to use him for clicks and shit and trying to use him for opportunities later. Nobody's afraid. There was a point. I think he was too powerful. That part is gone, right? I still think a lot of people think they could beat him lyrically, but there's a point where he was too powerful. That power is gone, so now it's just open field. I don't know what y'all saying because Joe has the evidence, right? Clearly, at least 20 niggas aren't afraid of him, right? If it was a 20v1. And then clearly, if he's lost more battles than he's won, if he's lost twice as many battles as he won, why would we believe that you're a bad better, nigga? I guess that's bad Vegas odds.
Maybe they once were, and that's what I'm speaking to.
And
there was a time, let me talk,
niggas.
dog, please. There was a time when he could say that and it would instill fear. That day is over, is all I'm saying.
Until he remind motherfuckers, Joe.
Until he remind motherfuckers. That's what they said after Pusha T, though. And I get what Ice is doing. He's like, come on, get back in the game. He's wishfully hoping, but it comes off weird because now that we have actual evidence and like numbers to go behind this, it's like, so what metric are you going off of? Exactly. What metric? Because I can literally bring literal numbers to debunk the shit you're saying. So it's like, no, it's actually a fact that niggas aren't afraid of Drake. Some niggas, not the majority.
Wait. First of all, Kendrick's shit was just better. The shit that he said was still hot, nigga. Nobody said the shit Drake said was whack when he was back.
They did say it was whack. There was some whack stuff. I do remember a lot of people saying that the heart part, whatever, was whack. I was, a little bit nicer to it than a lot of people were, but like Queen's Flip, what are you talking about, nigga? A lot of niggas say it was whack. And just because what he said, Queen's Flip, you from battle rap, nigga. Just because the shit that he not the wackest rapper on earth doesn't mean niggas is afraid of him, nigga. Come on, Flip. I'll put it like this. Newborn. Come on, Flip. Let's talk. We gonna talk battle rap? Let's talk, bro. Newborn can rap better than Drake. He's a better lyricist. Was there anybody in battle rap afraid of Newborn? I could go down the list. Anubis. I could go down the list. What are you talking about, Flip? You know better.
It was just a nigga was just better. That's it. The shit
He didn't just lose. Oh, my God.
that he said was fire, nigga. So we never act like the nigga's not nice and he can get at whoever he wants.
I'm telling
it's just
you
Kendrick was just better.
No,
revisionist history.
before there
Not
was
revisionist history when you try.
And what does that? Thank you. That is revision. And what does that have to do with niggas being afraid of him? Y'all are just glazing Drake at this point. Like you're not even talking the way he's talking to. Just because you. Does that speak to niggas being afraid of him?
Trying to say that we wasn't saying that initially, right? That's what you saying?
I said that initially.
That's
we
exactly
got to do
what
that.
I'm saying.
I got you. No, I don't think up here anybody said Drake pen was whack. I didn't say that.
I didn't hear that from y'all. I wasn't.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
I didn't say that. If I did, then I was wrong, nigga.
Yeah, I never heard nobody. You can't say that. That
Yeah.
Drake's pen is wet. That's not what I'm saying, for the record.
That's not what he's
He
saying.
can maybe say that to Gunna, Young Thug. That's what I'm saying. Nobody that can rap hear that. Before I speak on this, I need to know who he talking to.
And also, it is the one rapper. This is like when they argue with Mark Lamont Hill, and Mark be. Listen, if you want to see niggas die in debates, watch these niggas attempt to debate Mark Lamont Hill. I think Mark Lamont Hill has lost one debate, maybe ever, and boy, he be dragging them to the depths of hell. But this is why, because he's like a professional debater. He debates politicians. He's a professional journalist, so they're out of their depths when they try, especially a lot of the topics they try to debate him with. They're out of their depths with this conversation. And it's literally for the same reason with the Mark, because there's one rapper in here, one MC, one lyricist. No matter what you say about Joe Budden is an MC lyricist. He raps way better than Drake. There's never been a day Drake raps as good as Joe Budden. In fact, Drake will tell you he looked up to Joe Budden when he started rapping. Facts. But that's why I think the disconnect is, because it's like they're not even speaking to what Joe is saying. Niggas are not afraid of him because we've watched him lose in epic fashion more than we've seen him win. And then you're saying, well, everybody else is going to be afraid. It's just that one person, leaving out the fact that if it was just one person, then it makes his odds 50-50. When it's two, it's no longer 50-50, gang. So you're just, it makes it look like you're just purposely acting like Pusha T didn't happen so you could try to make Drake look more scary. And no matter what you're saying, the rapper, the MC, who's telling you that no rapper or MC fears him is correct. Is correct, nigga. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe y'all look at niggas being afraid of niggas and rap differently because you don't rap. That's what I think it is. I think since you don't have the ability to rap, you're putting your fear onto other niggas. Ain't no nigga with the ability to rap afraid of Drake. I'm sorry. That's a weird take. That's a weird take in 2026.
Who you talking to? That'll tell it. But no, the field as a whole is not looking at Drake like this threatening MC.
Facts.
Sorry.
And not even to keep interrupting, I'm not gonna watch this whole clip. Like, they're also acting like the temperature, like clearly the temperature towards Drake has changed. Even Ish, who's the biggest Drake glazer on this thing, will tell you right now, he knows as a Drake glazer, he'll go, no, the temperature towards Drake is completely different. For you to act like people look at Drake the same way they look, this is the shit where I go like, man, y'all be giving niggas the wrong advice, gang. No, nigga, I don't know if y'all need to know this, but as a nigga who raps, as a nigga, I'm going to just tell this to you. No, niggas are not afraid of this nigga.
And you know what changes that? When I remind one of you motherfuckers. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm cool with Ice just wanting to see another battle. I'm cool with you. Yeah, but at this point, it's like, yeah, okay. If we're just going to go Vegas bets, I'm going to put my money on he going to lose. Or I'll put my money on, I won't even say that because we're not even talking about win or loss. We're talking about, I'll put my money on nobody's afraid to battle this nigga. I'll put my money on if he goes at somebody, that somebody will respond. I almost think if he goes at Lil Yachty right now, Lil Yachty gonna throw a sub at this nigga. There was a time when Drake would sub niggas and they said, we can't say nothing. That's UMG's, Lucian's baby daddy. We can't do that. We gotta, da-da-da-da. Now it's open field.
Cool. Don't look at me that way. I'm letting y'all know that I can still do it. And if you want to feel froggy, jump. Let's play.
See, but I'm taking it a step further. I think that even saying this is performative. I don't think that, who's he talking to?
Joe, that whole stream was performative.
I don't care about, I'm only talking about rap.
So that would make Joe correct. You pointing out that the rest of the stream was performative is not debunking what he said, as in what he was saying was performative. So if you agree it's performative, at a point then you might also agree that he might not believe what he's saying. So if you believe that could be performative, if your answer to him saying that niggas is the pen dry is performative, and your answer is, well, the whole thing is performative, instead of saying it's not performative, then that means somewhere deep inside you could believe Drake doesn't even believe what he's saying because he's just performing.
For time now, I'm not
And that's what Joe is saying.
talking about you barking at bitches. That's your
right,
business.
so-
I'm talking about rapper time.
Gotcha,
Now it's time for the
Okay,
business.
all right,
Cool.
okay.
So rapper time.
Who is he talking to?
He could be
or
talking to
about?
anybody.
I don't think he has a direct target in what he's saying right now. It's not a particular person I'm talking to.
Oh, then shut the fuck up then.
Thank you. I'm going to end it right there because this video getting too long and they're going around in circles, and Joe has already won this debate. This is like I said, watching them debate Mark, where like 5 minutes in, they already lost, and then you got to sit through 25 minutes of them trying to find a victory. So it's just like, nah, then he's right. Then we just got back to the circle. So like Joe said, the field is not afraid of him, right? Then you try to be like, well, there's specific people that might be afraid of him. Then Joe goes, okay, so who is he specifically talking about? That'll tell it. Then you go back to, well, he's talking to the field. Well, then I know you forgot originally where you guys started this conversation, but you just agreed with Joe then. So if he's talking to the whole field, then we go back to the original statement Joe made. The field is not afraid of this nigga. Chef. Good job, Joe. That was a chefing.